Alright, 8 seconds to go. And then we finally get to see when this thing's out and maybe some new footage. What have we got? Blood, nudity, sexual themes, strong language, and violence. All the things you want in a BioWare game.
You have no idea what you have done. The blighted elven gods walk free.
Why are we in German?
You disrupted my ritual.
You battle against gods. They will not rest until you are on your knees. Fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
That's Claudia Black.
Rook, you've got this.
I like that we're seeing a different Rook.
You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
The world looks brilliant.
You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look.
Where do we start?
Does people's armor
I'll be
change?
damned. A griffin. In war, victory.
The Griffin looks cool. Oh, he does have magic.
I'm ready.
I've never seen this before. There's something kind of exciting about it.
I think our companions... Is that Harding has magic? That's cool, very Geiger-esque.
Let the fade draw close.
Draw the dragon out
I don't
to
think
the
you can
open,
customize your companions.
then attack.
You and me, Rook. Maybe that's what scares me.
Teasing at romances and things.
These are the times in which legends are born or slain.
She's still pretty hot.
Our gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against that?
So that's why it was called Dreadwolf.
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
Oh, no. I think that's the Dreadwolf. It is the Dreadwolf. Right, okay. Sword and shield. Okay. We've got a lot to break down on this. I was wrong. I was very wrong. It's end of October. I was in the right month. Right, pre-order now and receive the Blood Dragon cosmetic armor. That's an age-old thread from even the old days of BioWare and Mass Effect as well. It came to Mass Effect 2 and 3. Still the same Blood Dragon sigil on the ear. That's cool. Right, okay. We're definitely done, yes? Yes, right. Okay. We've got a release date, 31st of October, which is... a Thursday. Well, it's meant to be my day off, but I guess that's not going to be happening. Okay, interesting. Right. In fact... like settings... Don't know why they're in German, they should be in English. Let's have a proper look at this.
You have no idea what you have done. The blighted elven gods walk free. All because you disrupted my ritual.
You battle against gods. They will not rest until you are on your knees.
Okay, obviously Morrigan's back, which is so fucking cool. What we saw in the gameplay trailer that we just watched, that came out 2 months ago, is us disrupting this ritual. So, by disrupting the ritual, we've released the old gods. Hence, probably why the game was called Dreadwolf and is now Veilguard. So the setup... Is this Red Lyrium? Is that red lyrium? There's something else I want to check with this image as well. It's not red lyrium. Interesting. It's very Darkspawn-esque. What was it? The potentially female character? Could it be a broodmother? Darkspawn broodmother? I mean, it's messed up.
Oh, cowering.
I like that we're going back to that horror vibe.
Face of such power.
Do we think that this is Flemeth? If the old gods are back and Flemeth was like god level, could this be Flemeth coming back, or could this be Morrigan?
Rook, you've got this.
I also like this. So this guy, he's got a bit of an Oscar Isaac look to him. His facial animations, the face itself, it doesn't look weird. In the other trailer, where you saw another custom Rook, didn't look weird. So the faces are actually working well. It's not off-putting to create your own face, which is really cool.
I've seen your work. You're clever, adaptable,
That's very Morrigan-esque.
and you don't know when to quit.
Could be one of the old gods, yeah. This isn't Tevinter, right?
You want allies to go after the god?
Right, that's cool. Obviously Campatire, because her hair's down. I think it's the same character. But this is the only time that we see... That's Rook. I'd ignore how he looks. This is the only time that we see another character looking differently.
The gods.
Every other time, they have a set look. There, she looks exactly like she has previously. That's Neve, yeah.
I'll be damned. A griffin. In war, victory.
The Griffin's so cool. This guy, the mage killer,
I'm ready.
he looks exactly like he did in the previous trailer. His armor's the same. Her
There's something kind of
style is the
exciting
same.
about it.
I think this is like Dragon Age 2, where they're locked into a certain look, and you just upgrade elements.
What is happening to me?
That's crazy. Harding has powers.
Let the Fade draw close.
Baldur's Gate vibe. Baldur's Gate 3.
Then attack.
You and me, Rook.
Although she looked different.
Maybe that's what scares me.
These are the times in which legends are
Crown is very similar to what Flemeth has worn, very similar to the horns on the dragon.
born or slain.
Our gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against that?
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
This worries me. That worries me. We'll just bounce back a bit. They had spoiled Harding having magic, had they? Oh. But yeah, I mean, it adds an extra element of character development, though. So now we know, and they've obviously shown it off in this trailer. That would have been cool to just for it to happen. But what does that actually mean? Is she infected with something? Is it because of the ritual we stopped? Or is everybody just getting powers now because magic has gone wild? There could be some really cool story beats. Not sure on Morrigan's new look. I think she looks good. But isn't the canon Morrigan choice she gave birth to an elder god? Well, that was my choice. I don't know if that's canon. But there is a choice in Origins where your warden, or another warden, but your warden, because it's Morrigan, you can have sex to stop you... I don't know what it is, but it stops the archdemon killing you. And my guess is that has followed through. And I know she's in Inquisition from what people have told me, but I haven't got there yet. But if she's given birth to an elder god, and this is all about gods, elder gods, things coming back through the veil, power growing, are we actually going to see? What are we going to get a conclusion to the Hero of Ferelden's story with this? That'd be amazing.
Let's get it done.
This I don't like.
So let's get it done.
This looks like Prince of Persia finishes, or Geralt finishes from Witcher 2 and 3. I don't know if I need heroic finishes in a Dragon Age game. This character here is obviously a rogue. He's got the two swords, and he's got a bow on his back. Previously in the trailer, same character, same face. Or is it later in the trailer? He has a sword and shield. So is warrior, mage, and rogue not really a thing anymore? You're right, there were finishes in it, though, weren't there? Jumping on trolls and dragons and cool hero mode. Yeah, okay, I take it back. I mean, it feels a bit weird for it being on a character like this. But yeah, no, I take it back. There have been finishes in Dragon Age series before. I just haven't done them in Inquisition. Here's another reason I think that dragon is Morrigan. Or Flemeth, but Morrigan. Because the Dreadwolf is fighting it. That one looked different. Right, there. Same hero. Different armor. Similar, but different armor to what we saw in the... Where was that finish of it?
Our gods are back. Our gods. How do we stand against that?
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
No, it's the same armor. So what does that mean? Right, okay. I think class doesn't matter. You just take abilities, weapons, you can play everything. I think. I don't think there's going to be any set restrictions in this, which isn't a bad thing, and that's very much how Andromeda was. You think the animations look clunky? They do look slightly clunky. The facial animations are pretty good, but the lip syncing seems a bit off, and some of the fighting animations... It has a cartoony vibe to it. So you're not a big fan of this new look? I don't think it looks like... I don't think it looks like the Dragon Age that we know, because it has this higher contrast, fancier sheen. They're not using the Snowbite engine or whatever it was called. Frostbite? Was it Frostbite or was that Ubisoft? I can't remember. But they're not using that again. They're using a different engine that's obviously working. Face animations look good though. The eyes look good. The lighting's very good. The world looks very good. It is Frostbite, is EA. Yeah, overall, I haven't seen anything in here that has put me off.
What's that?
Big monsters,
I believe in all of us.
interesting
So let's get it
characters.
done.
That looks... It might just be the animation is a little clunky. But I don't love that finisher.
Our gods are back.
And actually, I don't... A lot of this is cutscene. This isn't gameplay. I don't get this. Like... Okay, it's cool. It's a skeleton. It's a skeleton carrying a guy's backpack with gloves and boots and... Is it really Dragon Age? They're still using Frostbite? Really? Oh boy. This might be a rough launch then. But they've definitely gone for a much more high fantasy style. And the realism is out the window at this point. I think, yeah, if they've had 10 years, 12 years with Frostbite, they're probably okay. But Inquisition it has problems. You think it could be DA, but the cartoony feel?
Our gods are back.
I mean, that right there, let's just bounce back a little. That looks like was it Baal? That looks like Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is an incredible game, beautiful game. And in the D&D world, that works. That's what this is. This is Dragon Age. It's still Thedas, it still looks and feels like Theda. I mean, you've got like the big world stuff.
Adaptable.
All of this looks like the Ferelden, like the Thedas that we know, but it's got the D&D polish. That's what they've done. I'm not against it, but I wouldn't say until recently I was a die-hard Dragon Age fan, and I feel that it's needed reworking a little. Certainly for me, the gameplay looks better. This trailer, watching this trailer, I think yeah, I think I'm sold on it. We'll definitely be playing it at launch, regardless. I think I'm sold on it. But it's Dragon Age in a very different way. Probably because I think a lot of the Dragon Age veterans have left. Where's I put the sound on? A lot of the in fact, let's not, because my voice is going. A lot of the Dragon Age veterans have left. Some of them have come back, but there's been a lot of changes at BioWare. They're a very different team to what they were 10 years ago, let alone 15 years ago for when Dragon Age first came out. But this all looks pretty good to me. And that was the biggest thing. The biggest thing is this trailer hasn't shown me anything that ruins my anticipation. I wouldn't say I'm hyped, because I think getting hyped for a BioWare product is very scary. You're much happier with the tone of this trailer than the first one. That first one was atrocious. It was like a hero shooter, wasn't it? This is giving you an idea of the story, and it's a pretty big story. Like elder gods coming back in through the Fade, and you've got to put a band together to stop them. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's Mass Effect, Commander Shepard against the Reapers in the first Mass Effect, isn't it? Just with Andromeda's gameplay. That feels like that's what this is. Not that that's a bad thing. But yeah, this looks good. I will obviously be playing it over on Todd Plays Games. And actually, tonight at 9 PM, we will be over there playing more Inquisition. I think it's stream 16. So we're about 40 hours in at the minute. But yeah, I'm getting into Inquisition. When we first saw the trailer 2 months ago, I hadn't played Inquisition. And Inquisition is opening me up to a lot of this stuff. And I think part of my excitement and my anticipation for this is because I'm playing through the series now. Yeah, that's a pretty solid trailer. It doesn't give us anything seriously new. But you know what? It does a job. It gives us a release date. We know when it's coming out, so we know we've not got long to look forward to. And again, the big takeaway, over the next 6 weeks, we're going to get so much more information. I really hope that they land this game. I really hope that they nail not just Dragon Age, because I don't think they're trying to just nail Dragon Age. They're trying to nail BioWare. This game has to show you what BioWare is in this, 2024. What do BioWare do? because they need a big win. And if this isn't a win for them, Mass Effect 5 won't save you, because it's so far away. You need this to land. And everything I'm seeing is, this is what a modern BioWare game looks like. This is how we want to present the future of our type of RPG. And they will live or die by the reception of Veilguard. I hope it's good. They deserve it to be good because of their legacy. The BioWare magic has gone. Hopefully this brings it back. I mean, there's a lot of magic going on in the trailer, isn't there? So